got a shop on the edge of town. Bottles bubbling, shades of brown. With a wink, he'll sell you dreams. Potion man's got magic schemes. Potion man with your reasonable price. Mixing spells and a pinch of spice. Magic scrolls if you're feeling bold. A wizard's heart, a story untold. Behind the counter his cauldron steams. A dash of hope, a pinch of dreams. He hums a tune as he brews the night, turning darkness into light. Potion man with your reasonable price. Mixing spells and a pinch of spice. Magic scrolls if you're feeling bold. A wizard's heart, a story untold. He'll fix your luck with a crimson brew, or sell a scroll to make skies blue. In his hands the world takes form, a potion to weather any storm. Late at night when the shop is dim, he whispers secrets to the wind. Potion man with his careful art, brewing wonder straight from the heart. Potion man with your reasonable price. Mixing spells and a pinch of spice. Magic scrolls if you're feeling bold. A wizard's heart, a story untold. Hey, hey.
Why, hello everybody, and welcome back to another live stream. I'm your hosting guide, Zollin Ironshield, here on Voice of the Rings. I hope you're all having a great and wonderful day in Middle-earth, wherever you are. Alright, so, first one of these events, alright? So I'm calling it the Zollin Does Whatever He Wants in LOTRO event. Yeah. Alright, so these are basically going to be streams that I occasionally will just throw up at different times. And I'll try to let you guys know in the community tab or Discord real quick if I just spontaneously do it. But I just want you guys to know I'm going to start doing these occasionally. They're going to be all sorts of things. I might do voiceovers, I might not, I might just do some quests, I might do some deeds. I might join in for some event or just play with some of the kinship with an instance. It could be many different things, and the music is very loud, but it does sound very epic. Let me turn that down just a wee bit. All right, so what I'm going to do for the start of this event, we're going to do two things in this event. For the first about 45 minutes to an hour here, I'm going to join the Not Ready for Rohan event that I am not usually able to join, but it's summertime, so I'm able to join right now. We're going to go join that with Mr. Hammer. You guys can check that out. He leads that on Tuesday nights like this. And then after that, we're going to run through and do some stuff, and I'm going to show you what I've been working on Zollin, and some of my plugins that I really like, and some of the projects I've been working on with questing and deeds. Kind of like being a little bit of a completionist, but I'll explain some stuff. We'll make it fun. I'll answer questions during these events, be able to kind of talk straight to you guys and have some fun chatting. All right, so I'm going to join them. So I want to join with a character that's on level. I believe he said it's somewhere between 100 and 107, so something like that. So I'm going to get on this character that I never play on. So again, some of this stuff will not be planned for these streams. It'll be purely me coming on to hang out with you guys and do random stuff in LOTRO, whatever I feel like. Whether that be something super entertaining for you or super not, depending on the subject, I don't know. It'll just, as long as you're having fun and I'm having fun, that's the goal. I am going to join them in Discord for a few minutes to be able to chat with them during the event and let them know that I am ready to join. So let me go ahead and join them. All right. Hello, hello. Hi, guys. Let me make sure everyone can hear you.
I don't know where he went.
I don't know. So I'm on my 105, and I do have a war steed, Mr. Hammer, so it looks like we're set there. Sure.
Fantastic.
All right, so. Perfect. I was just telling everyone in the stream, I started... So I'm going to start doing just random streams occasionally that are just Zollin does whatever he wants in LOTRO stream. And today I wanted to join you guys during the event.
All right, great.
I don't know if you want to explain a little bit about your Tuesday event.
Unfortunately, it may just be the three of us because it looks like we have been ditched for copper, for those new copper coins or whatever the creepy new mobs are dropping. Everybody's hunting those things instead.
Yeah, I haven't even... I'm going to probably do that tomorrow, do a video on that and look at it, because I haven't even gone over there yet. I haven't even explored the new region.
We're still finishing the story in that area.
Yeah, yeah.
So I thought, well, we'll just do the story and
These
we'll
are
open up the
troublesome
area.
times
Maybe we'll
indeed.
find out where these mobs are at. But I'll tell you what,
Very
the
nice.
lag down there was huge yesterday.
There's so many people in that region probably right now. Alright, I'm going to set up this. So it looks like I use a light horse here. I'm assuming I'm at damage. I was working on my war steed skills the other day, reading them all. Let's see.
So generally speaking, when we do, when we have a larger group, I'm in my healing spec, but while I'm on the war steed, I just I do damage like a normal person, because there aren't a lot of healing skills even when you're in your so-called healing spec on the war steed.
Yeah.
And so when we really need heals, I just dismount and I do my heals then.
Okay. I don't have a whole lot of points on this guy. I'm gonna have to be really selective on what I click here.
Well, yellow is good for maneuverability because it gives you all that extra agility on the steed.
Yeah.
And,
do you put points in the top things very much early on, or not early on?
Agility, yeah, because agility improves your maneuverability.
Okay, okay. All right, I'll leave that full then on there.
You'll get a lot of war steed experience if you stick with us for a little while.
Yeah, yeah.
So I have the locations for all three of the roving threats, and there are also a couple of war bands running around, and we will see them just pop up on the map. There is one roving threat which is designated for a raid, and we are going to try him, but we will have to remain mounted at all times. On the upside, it's a melee-only mob, and when you're mounted and you have range attacks especially,
Okay.
it's actually doable. but it is going to be hard. So the first thing we're going to do is ride to Bar Horan, and to do that, we're going to take the Stable Master here and go to Bar Horan, and we're going to pick up the roving threat quests.
Okay.
If you don't have Bar Horan,
How may I help you,
just use
friend?
one mithril coin. and just
I'll
go
use a
swift travel.
mithril, yeah. Makes it
Oh,
fast.
Alex has got a tune. Hello.
Hi, Shoots.
Hey, there you are.
No, stop. Oh, I dismounted just in time. I dismounted just before the mount teleported. Okay, good.
Summon
Hi,
Shoots.
Shoots.
Hello.
So, stream. Well, you guys are here. Hi, Sid, by the way.
Yeah,
yes, it
sorry,
is
I got
an evening stream.
distracted
Hi,
on my
Ras.
Runekeeper.
So,
That's
I
okay.
got a new
We-
plugin. Well,
glad
it's
you
not
didn't
new,
forget
but
about
new
us.
to me. I've been using
No.
Travel Window 2.
Well,
And you
I
can
was
put it in
glad,
map mode,
Beth
and it's showing
gave
you
me a
here
warning
this
that
character
it
has
was
like
time.
literally 0 return to skills.
I'm trying to
But
figure
I'm
out
going to talk
what
about
happened
this
to
more
Foley,
after our
'cause he
little
was
event
sitting in
here.
this channel this afternoon, and
It's
then
pretty
he
it's pretty darn
disappeared.
fun.
I think he got a little frustrated trying to get those new tokens from the undead bosses. I think he was getting scooped by a raid running by that didn't invite him to join them.
And you know, John, I just realized. Oh, I gotta unmute. Mr. Hammer, I just realized too, I did promise
How may I
Danny
help
that
you,
I would
friend?
help them with an instance run in about 20-25 minutes. So I'm gonna do some of these with you, and then I'm gonna have to go and help them with that. I think I told everybody too many things. I forgot I told him like 6 hours ago I would help him with that.
Oh, Beth, we misunderstood. Alex didn't say he has a tune in the right level range. He was saying I do to someone who asked, do we do freeps in PvP?
Oh, he's talking about the other event. Okay.
So where are we?
Okay, let me invite you, Shoots, and then I will summon you to Faramir's Lookout, and then we can ride together to Bar Horan, where we'll pick up the roving threat quests.
Thank you.
All right. Anyway, welcome everyone to the stream. Saw a couple of you pop in. Hello there. What's up, Civ? Welcome. So we're kind of doing a bunch of different things today. We're going to go all over the place. I forgot I told some people I would go do an instance run, and I did tell them that. So we'll do that, too, during the stream. We'll do a bunch of stuff. We'll do a bunch of fun things. So yeah, so anyway, it's not new, it's new to me. But this plugin is amazing. Again, it's called Travel Window 2, I believe is the one. You can get it on LOTRO Compendium. I've been using it to collect all the skills on Zollin, my main character. So I've been working on doing all of the skills, which I will show you in this stream a little bit later in the stream. We'll definitely talk about it. Hello, what's up? Welcome there. It's
Okay, Shoots, so we're taking the Stable Master here and riding to Bar Horan.
Is it Prater or Prater? How do I pronounce that correctly? Because I know who you are. I've seen your icon a billion times. But I just want to make sure I'm saying it right. John WFG. The second. I said Prater, right? So the A is like long? That was the second one I said? Alright, so anyway, we're going to do some stuff here. Anyway, thank you for letting me hop in, guys, to come hang out for a little while.
Oh, you bet. Okay, did you guys get your roving threat quests?
I do not see a quest to pick up.
Okay, just follow me.
Okay.
I know a shortcut, Beth.
I'm just reading what Alex wrote.
I will go on the creep side, Alex. Yeah, I saw your joke about that, Beth, in Discord. He's gonna go on to the other side just because we switched on PvP. Wish I
Catch
could
up
join
here.
for Palace Tier 2. You guys do that. Catherine, yeah, so I don't know if you're going to be on right now. You need to talk to Danny. Danny was planning stuff for, like, pretty soon, but... Where are we walking right now?
I don't know. I'm trying to figure out where they went.
I'm just following Mr. Hammer. Hey, you know what? This stream is I do whatever I want, so I'm following Mr. Hammer, even if it's around random locations.
Here is the entrance.
Sorry, I'm a little lost.
Keep going around the ruins.
It's all the way around the
Here,
ruins?
Beth. Here, Beth. This way.
I see a quest up there.
Yeah. That's.
Oh,
that's
there it
the
is.
one.
I see it. I see it. Is it this guy? Threats. Oh, there. Okay. Okay. There they are.
The Rangers will not surrender us, Gilioth. The Rangers will not surrender us, Gilioth.
Oh,
We
three of
must
them.
protect Gondor at all cost.
I think I'm.
Hey, Clifford. I'll come to you. Yeah, you went in the wrong way.
Yeah, this place is
Come back.
really
come back
confusing.
Come back out.
When I
This,
first quested here, I
this
got
way.
so lost.
This way.
Ah, right. Okay.
Yeah, where are the Forge Master and stuff? In the
Okay, so pick up
workbench.
all 3 roving threat quests,
Get
and we are going
outside.
to start by riding out the west entrance of the town.
All right, let's
Oh,
do
I
it.
think get outside. I think that's a Mumak.
Ooh, we get to fight a giant elephant.
Yes,
Yes.
but not at first. Oh,
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, the roving threats, you have to actually know where they are. They don't show up on the quest tracker, I forgot.
Raz said she'd put timestamps on them Brute Squad video. Alex died here, and over here.
I'll bring it up so the stream can see what you guys are saying.
I don't think she really did that. I think he said that.
That's funny. She did put a
It is
timestamp
funny.
for at the end. At the very end of our event the other day, when I posted the video about our Monster Play event, I literally am trying to finish the video, and everyone started fighting behind me, and it was Alex and a bunch of other creeps. And I was like, everybody shut up, I'm trying to finish a video. it was a funny little skit at the end. Trying to roleplay my orc. Very grumpy like.
Okay, we're going to be going cross country now.
Oh, she timestamped it. Cute versus Alex.
Hey, what's up? Welcome to the stream. Sid, you're still here. Sweet.
That is great. she
Raz,
does
hey,
that.
Dovin.
That is
Yes.
very helpful.
Oh, I got off my mount by habit.
Can you see that? He says there should be an Alex kill count on this as part of the stream from now on.
Oh no. Oh no.
How many times we kill Alex?
He's very hard to defeat, but yeah, when
He
he's
is.
outnumbered
He
1 to
is.
15, it's not a. To be clear for
When
the
you get to me,
stream,
please dismount for a moment.
we always invite Alex to come play with us,
Because,
and then
you know,
he'll
it's
go on
easy on
creep side and
horse
fight
these
us on creep side. So
suddenly
that's why we
run
were
somewhere you
joking
didn't
that
really-
he's going to switch to creep side when we're all on creep side. I'm gonna probably level up after killing one of these guys. I'm almost 106.
Alrighty. So here we go. Now
there
this
you go.
guy is a half orc, excuse me, a half troll.
It's
He's
terrifying.
pretty strong. He doesn't have any really impressive special attacks. Not one of those unbreakable fear things that we all hate. So This is a densely wooded area, though, so I think we're going to stay dismounted for him. I am ready in my heal spec, and I am good to go. It looks like Beth is going to be the one taking point here, so we wait until Beth gets his aggro, and then you guys go and get him.
All right, let's get him.
Whenever you're ready. Remember your interrupt.
Nice.
Good job, you guys.
Got him.
Okay. So we do like to do it on horseback as much as we can, but this was a better area to do it on foot.
All right. We got him good.
Yes, I put myself in blue spec because I knew that was coming. Without Pelly here, I knew I was the default tank.
All right, let's see if we can find that other one.
Okay, so first thing we have to do now is ride back to Bar Horan, cross over
Hey,
the bridge,
what's up,
ride out
Side
the
Quest
east
King? How you
gate of
doing?
Bar Horan,
You guys
and
got?
then
Oh, we
we'll be
easily
going
got that.
over
That
again.
was easy. We got it. We're pretty close to on level, but yeah,
So
some of
let's get
these
over to the road.
some of these roving threats are easier, and some of them are actually kind of scary. Back in the day, there's some pretty strong ones. You guys are gonna laugh, but this is actually this tune is like one of my storage alts. So if you look at his inventory, he's just got a bunch of stuff. And his vault is also just packed. It's got a bunch of my original stuff from the 150 cap that I like. I didn't want the moats. I just wanted to keep the memories. So they're all in there. I had already gotten rid of a ton pre the expansion changes for embers to fill up my embers all the way.
Thank goodness you said something.
Used
We
up
would have ended
embers,
up in
used up
Australia
embers,
after.
filled them up, you know.
Yeah, I think we need to turn around and
Here.
head
Yes,
back
yes.
to the bridge.
Yes. Thank you,
I've been-
Shoots.
I have been launched
In my
off.
defense, I was going
Oh,
in the
oh.
exact opposite direction.
Yep.
All right, I slid off the. It's all right, dude. So I've been doing deeds all like this week, and I'll probably end up doing some on these crazy Zontas whatever you want stream. But I've gotten lost quite a few times and I had to use the wiki and stuff. LOTRO is a very big world.
It is.
Love the
There's
music.
lightning
though.
back there,
We
and
need-
it's
we
not
need
a
more
War
music.
Master.
Does the Lore Master get a lightning bolt when they're on their mounted steed shoots?
No.
Oh, okay. I think the arcade
No.
does.
Show him your pet, Shoots.
Do you have like a wolf, right, or something? Oh, look at that. That's so cool. Got a war wolf. Right. It's fun riding through the world, though. We got another player. Hello there. You know, I forgot how helpful war steeds really are, though. I was farming stuff in out here in Gondor, and it was like so easy to just run around and just kill mobs super fast on my war steed.
You can use
Oh,
your
yeah.
war steed in the new zones too.
Yeah. I literally just realized that today. I knew that it was a thing, but I was like, oh, this is actually very handy. I still want them to give me.
Okay, so
Okay.
I have not traveled there directly to this this location we're going to directly from Bar Horan before. So I'm hoping there's not going to be a mountain in the way, but we are going to try to make a beeline for it. So just follow me.
So you guys, I'm gonna bring you along stream. We're gonna go run probably a tier 2 instance real quick. Oh, did we we're going along this wall.
way?
After I'm gonna go join that in a second. After we do this, and then right after that, I'm gonna probably do some other stuff before. We got a decent amount of time for the stream. So if you want to hang out and chill with me for the whole time, you are all welcome. What'd you guys think of the thumbnail? I thought the thumbnail was perfectly creepy. And also, like, come and join me with Gollum's little outstretched hand. Oh man, I was very pleased with
I got
that
a whole
thumbnail.
Sue behind me.
Gonna level up Brawler for a bit now. Nice. I know everyone's getting into the Brawler now. I love it.
Well, it's not goats this time. At least.
Oh, whoa, whoa. This music's epic. Dun, 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 dun. Riding through the trees. Woo. Are we, it's hard to, are they somewhere supposedly down here?
It's supposed to be right here. I saw it, you know, like 45 minutes ago, and I was
Maybe
scouting
someone
the
killed
locations. It's possible. It happens.
Yeah. There was one thing I could not find, and I was like, you know what, I bet it was killed over in Gundabad. And then, like, I came back 30 minutes later, it was there.
All right, so let's come back here in a minute. Meanwhile, there is a warband not far away.
Oh yeah.
All right, let's
So
grab
let's go
that.
get the warband while we wait for this to respawn.
Tangle, yeah.
Now this is a giant Lumac.
What's up, Ashay? What's up? Hey, what's up? I won't be
But
on too
it's
much
not
later.
as
No
hard
worries,
as
Devin.
the,
Yeah, I understand.
As the roving threat.
It's already 1:30 in Norway. Well, I'm glad you were able to come hang out, though, Sid.
Just stop here for a second. Stop here for a second and take a
there's-
look at him. You'll notice he has a bunch of escorts. And if you click on the Mumak and you look at his buff, you'll see that he's only going to take 10% damage until we wipe out all of his escorts. So that's the first thing we have to do. And even before that, we have to kill everything around here so we have room to...
Oh, man. This is a good spot, though. It's nice and open right here.
Yeah, it is. Let's go get him. So follow the target assist. Shoots is our target assist. And we're going to get the escorts first, and you're going to stay away from the Mumak as much as you can until the escorts are done.
All right.
I'm
Let's
going to
get him.
dismount if we need a lot of healing.
Ow, I'm blind. Oh, wow. He dismounted me instantly with that.
Oh, no.
Yeah,
You can remount in combat.
Yes, I see that.
yeah, you don't want to ride in the circles.
All right, I'm going to dismount to heal you, but that means I'm going to be the target real fast. So just come over to...
Thank you. Use a little faint death there for a second. All right. I better keep my distance. He had some kind of ability spell that knocked me out of my mount instantly.
That's one serious day.
Okay, so follow the target assist if you can now that we're back on track.
All right. All right.
Think they're dead, or
There's one more behind
they're
you.
Still,
There's
no. Yeah, there's more devoted around. I see.
yeah.
Keep away
Mumik's
from the
Mumik's trying to
Mumak.
find us. It's like, come here! Maybe you need to learn to run, Mumik.
The ads are not that strong, but
No.
need to circle around the Mumak because
So,
they're
one
each
more?
knows,
One more.
stuff.
Alright, he's dead. The Mumik, it says, oh, he's packless. It says it will hurt. He'll get hurt now. So I guess we focus him now.
Just follow the target assist, whatever shoots chooses. Yes.
All right.
There is another mob running around, but it's not a big deal. Actually, there's a couple of other mobs running around, and if they pile up too much, we have to get rid of them.
Look out for his tusks.
Yeah. Look out for the pointy, scary giant monster thing. It's fun. I haven't done one of these in forever on level. Oh, well, this is
So Zollin, you know this, and of course these guys do because they do this every week. But just for the sake of people watching, when you're on a war steed, you have a wrath bar. I don't remember if that's exactly what it's called for your war steed, and it gets filled up as you go in straight lines at high speed, and that adds to the damage of your abilities. So you first want to build up your wrath bar, and then do an attack. And then ride past, turn around, and fill
come
up your
back at
wrath bar
him.
again, and then you do another attack. So unlike in normal LOTRO combat, where you just keep using skills as quickly as you can as they come off cooldown, in mounted combat, you want to make sure that you get the most out of each of your attacks by filling up your wrath bar first. If you just stand there in one place, or if you don't fill up your wrath bar between attacks, you really don't do a lot of damage.
Yep. I guess the only person that kind of needs to keep it in the area and might need to spin a little is the person in aggro, right? So you don't like run him off into the distance.
Or just run in a circle, in a determined circle, and make sure you've cleared all the potential land.
Yeah, exactly. What is my strongest hitting skill on this? I've never played a mini on. It looks like it's Criev. Yeah.
He's not going down very fast.
Yeah, he is not.
He's tanky. He doesn't say he's got any bonuses. Is there any ads?
No, they're all
Yeah,
gone.
it doesn't say he's got any defensive bonuses now, so he's just really tanky. Also, my tune has been he's not geared out correctly. Let's put it that way. So I probably
It could be the wrath bar too. We'll just have to see.
yeah.
There
I
is
mean,
a couple orcs roaming around, but they're
it
not
wasn't
part of
when
his.
he was chasing me. I wasn't using the wrath bar very good, but now that he's not on me, I'm trying to use it more. He is dying. It's just a long and tedious battle. To be fair, we're screaming at him to make him die. I'm just at least dying.
I think he'll wipe us out if we dismount. So
Oh
don't do
yeah.
that.
No, yeah. I mean, I got hit for like 80% of my health. Oh, he just hit me off my mount again. Ouch. I wonder if I don't have aggro though, if I could hit him a little bit. I definitely am doing more damage on foot, but I don't want to pull aggro because I'm dead. I see why this is designed for like a full-on raid though with his HP. All right, let's see here. It says Shoots is actually out of power.
Yeah, this is my problem with War Steed.
I wonder if you have to like spec a certain way. I wonder if LMs use a lot more power or something. Well, we've got him to half health.
You might want to be red too.
Yeah.
In the Red Dawn discipline.
I am. Yeah, that's what I'm in.
I was not.
Oh, that it might help a little bit. Yeah. And I'm sure you guys will probably do more damage to me. You're all a few levels higher, so. Oh, he's almost down. Like we're getting there. He's at about 40%. Just right between his legs. What are we killing? It says we're killing things. Are you killing things, John?
Well, every time a regular landscape mob spawns, I'm getting it out of the way so it doesn't get there.
Oh, got it. Okay. How much does the Wrath Bar give? Like, how much damage does it add on? Because the mini is like very spammy. I'm wondering if I should just spam it or I should wait.
I can't answer that question.
Yeah, see, my regular Q is doing about... It says it's doing like sometimes it hits for like 400 damage still, so maybe I should just spam. Oh, watch out, he's doing some kind of roar. This mob in MC. Would you guys just hold still for just a second? Oh, watch out, he's doing some tusk ability. He's almost dead. Oh, ow, ow. I got hit off. Ouch. Okay. Oh, I pulled aggro. Run away! Me and Cliff are gonna we're gonna fight for aggro. You took it back, no problem. You clearly are doing more damage. Oh my goodness, he's almost dead.
I think he'd be dead already if Cliff weren't running out of power all the time.
Yeah, I think so. We got one little Morgul guy. Oh, we're close. We're close. 93, 82. This is kind of a blast. I have not done like an actual combat with a roving threat on mounted on level in forever. It's been like 10 years. Oh, look out! Woo! Uh-oh, run. Oh, it's on me. You're good, Shoots. I took aggro. That was good timing.
Wow,
Yay, we did it.
For sure.
That was awesome.
And there's the first of a quest called
Nice. All right, guys, I'm going to hit level 106 on this.
The Harder They Fall.
Oh, except I have no inventory space to accept this quest, so we're just going to destroy that. There we go.
And you leveled.
Well, thank you so much, guys. I have to split because I told Danny I would join them for a run, and I totally lost track of time. So, but this is really, really fun. I'm gonna have to join you guys in that again next week.
Thanks for coming.
All right. Thank you so much,
If
Mr.
you come
Hammer.
next
Bye,
week,
Beth.
hopefully you'll get a chance to meet the rest of the crew. If they're
Yeah. No, I know.
done with
Normally
their
you have like
coin
at least
farming.
6, right? Yeah.
Yeah, we usually have 5 or so.
Yeah. All right. I'll see you guys soon. Good luck.
Bye bye.
All right. So now we are going to let me make sure hello there.
5.
Hello.
Hi guys.
We're
Sorry
talking
about that.
About Danny's rapier.
Ooh, nice. So
I no mind.
Oh, I was gonna say, who am I coming on to join? Did you the Guardian first or the Brawler first?
Whichever one.
Okay, all right. We're just doing. Is it tier 2 hold? Are we starting with that?
Yes.
Okay, all right. Awesome. So I was just doing random stuff on stream. So I am streaming, but I think most of you know that already.
Yes.
All right. Gonna switch right now. That was really fun. We took down the big Muma kill roving threat on level, and we did it with 4 of us. So it took a minute, but it was really fun. All right, stream. So I'm gonna start. I think on my I believe all my tanking. I should have looked, but I think all my tanking stuff is in my. I think I'm gonna start on my Brawler. You guys want me to tank on my Brawler for the first one? You're DDing on your Lore Master. Cool. Nice. All right, I am gonna all my tanking gear should be in my shared, so. If the loading screen goes faster, da-da-dun-dun. All right. Oh, and of course my thing got removed, so just gonna go grab that real fast. Good thing I have the Port to Thorin's Hall, the easiest one. Alright, so tanking on the Brawler is quite fun. I've been doing it a lot the last few weeks. I really like it a lot, and I'm gonna turn off
would you do something for me?
Difficulty real fast.
What do you need?
See, it's on there, and then I do not have any gear on.
So what's the improved blue arcade rate set? Is it an increase from 7.5 to like 10 or something?
Is it an actual percent on top, or is it just from the ability itself?
I thought it was just this.
For the champ, the red DPS, it increases from 5% with one damage to 7.
Hello, friend. Could you help me with something?
Yeah, this one is the same. The
Greetings,
healing set
friend.
from the instances was 5%, but the rate set is 7.5.
Oh, okay.
No, but I'm talking about the improved rate.
You could send me an invite on Zorzet. If you... Yeah, the improved stuff. I don't know off the top of my head. I didn't look at the RK one really recently.
I didn't think that the improved rate set changed, I guess, the actual
I didn't,
set stuff.
I didn't think that either. But I think people were talking.
Item and the stats.
Yeah, I think people were talking about the fact that like the healing on the RK goes up about 40% when you have the abilities. It's just really pumps it up.
It's AoE mending burst.
Yeah. All right, I am just about all set here on my brawler. There we go. All right, my brawler's set. I'm ready.
Overlooking Dumbledore.
All right, guys. You see some tier 2. Make sure my other buffs are still on here.
Within Ansheru.
Yep.
Fyron and Radrog
Good.
have tasked you with entering this stronghold and defeating the sorceress Umbatha and the cruel Utugi leader, Rakdaku.
Either way, Sid, I got these.
The hope is that with defeat of these cruel masters, it will break the hold on those under their influence.
Ooh, 570. Ooh, 570, Zach. Nice. Where did you get those? Just in a tier 2? Or is that a tier 3?
No, farming that new stuff out in the new land.
Oh, no way. That's a tier 3 level drop. That's crazy.
Yeah.
From caves.
It just
wow.
doesn't have set bonuses though. That's the only bad thing.
Oh, it doesn't have
kind of a
set.
bummer.
Oh, yeah, that's... Yeah, I didn't see that. Yeah, okay. That makes sense. All right, so we're going to go all...
Yeah, you can use it.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Great for an alt that you don't have the instant stuff yet on. Do you mind putting on a target assist just so I know who you guys are aiming at mainly? So I can make sure I don't you guys don't pull aggro. I wouldn't care as much on my guard, but on my brawler I kind of need to focus the target for the single taunt.
Apparently I was pulling aggro on caves a few minutes ago.
All right. Let's do this. Thanks for being guys in the stream. For those on YouTube, if you throw a like on there, it'd be amazing. Even if you're not going to stay the whole time. And following and subscribe. Subscribing's free on YouTube. Following is free on Twitch. Alright, damage buffs.
Nowhere is safe. How unfortunate. A worthy target.
I will take that back in a second when I have a force taunt. There we go.
Nowhere is safe.
Like body. Find flesh.
How unfortunate. A worthy target.
There is no cover.
Nowhere is safe.
Like body. Find flesh.
How unfortunate. A worthy target.
It's a lot of fun though. Do you guys? It sounds too quiet or too loud? Stream. Let me know.
Nowhere is safe.
I could turn them up a little bit.
How unfortunate. A worthy target.
Wait a second. How did you die? Did you pull aggro off me? Was that when I was looking away for 5 seconds? There's something else in here. My parse! I know, and I would have given you another damage buff. It would have been amazing. Alright guys, here's another damage buff. Oh, you just got hit by the AoE. Okay, okay. Alright. I haven't really had to use any emergencies. You guys are doing great. I don't. Good heals.
Yeah, pushing it out.
A worthy target. Nowhere is safe.
Good punch. I love to punch giant orcs in the gut. It's my favorite pastime. Exactly. He's like, oh, you can't reach my head. Oh, really? Punches its stomach. Punch your head through your stomach. Alright, very nice, guys. Ooh, Alex got the fancy helmet on. It's so cool, the new set of gear. Though I will say, I noticed that like the champ and guard set looked really similar. Isn't the helm like just the same helmet? I think a lot of them, that like the heavies are all the same, the light are all the same, and the medium are all the same, I think, with the look. There might be little subtle things, I'm not sure, I wasn't checking, but... Alright, follow me all the way through, guys.
All the way, okay. Just wasn't sure what you're doing.
I gotta practice on my brawler. I gotta be able to do this. Alright, damage reduction. Alright, feet.
Oh, get out of that.
I missed my knockup for my sky punch. Easy. Channel going on over there.
Of course it's one of those.
Alright, very nice, very nice. Stream, is the sound too loud or too quiet with the game, or is it alright? Let me know. Alright. We are gonna pummel this scary lady here.
Oh, the Ranger's puppets have bested the first test.
Seems fine.
No
Good.
matter.
All right.
You shall make wonderful brawn. Then, wither on so long people.
All right. Damage bus. Alright, look out, everybody.
Let's arrive.
Oh, well, come where I am. Well, that's an easy one. We don't even have to move. We just go there. Just go right here.
It was the same the other way too.
Yeah, I know. That's convenient. All right, damage buff.
She's dead.
Nice. Very nice.
Stomp.
Yeah, we're killing them fast.
That was almost sub 2 minutes.
That was only 2 minutes?
Yeah, nice.
That's awesome.
It was 2. I got 1 at 2:01 for me, but
Nice.
2 minutes.
Alright, we do have some pretty good, I use some emergencies here. With this next pull, I usually, with the Brawler, I take the first 3, and then I'll take the other groups together. Just because I can't remove enough dots, even if I have our healer help me. I mean, we do have, I guess technically we do have an LM, but it's a little risky. Let's just kill the first 3 and then do the other ones. Sounds fine to me. Good, good, good. All right, awesome. Thank you for letting me know, guys. We good? I was muted. We good? All right.
Thank you for removing my rival. While Umbatha has failed, I will not share her victory.
I'm gonna wait to do all my damage buffs until after this phase.
Let it rain.
Comes back. Putting their time. Oh. We lost someone important.
Uh-oh. We don't have it in combat, right? So probably just a reset. Real quick. All right. Everyone find a nice spot to stand in a puddle.
Well, he's shouting, so there we go.
These puddles do a lot of damage. Wow, 62,000.
Yes, they do.
It's no joke.
Go, Alex, go. Get up.
1v1 him. Alex is like, full glass cannon mode, go! Survives 2 hits, though. That's impressive. More than 1.
Oh, thanks, Zach. I was gonna get up.
Speech! Speech, Mr. Bilbo! Speech! Motivational speech.
Oh.
All right, let's go. I just
Thank you for
Thank you.
removing my rival.
I didn't know what you were
While
saying.
Umbatha
I know, I was trolling.
come forward.
You're like, what are you talking about?
I should have. Sorry. I was thinking
No. I just teasing you.
other things, and then yeah.
All right. Yeah. That's what I was saying. Speech, like when they, the movie. Or they
A worthy.
Yeah. Come on.
Alright, let it rain.
Sorry. That's me.
No, you're good. That was fine. Alright, so I would like to move him away from frontals. So when that's done, we'll move the other spot. Alright, moving. Oh, watch out for that strike. Oh, he didn't do it. He didn't do the strike. Interesting. Alright, ready, damage buff. We got a lot of damage in this group. Things are blowing up. Gotta turn my damage reduction back on.
I've got one free.
That's a mean rain down upon you.
He's doing that, thankfully. Shouting.
I had to use quite a few abilities there. Alright, I think we're in a safe spot to move. punch him again in 10 seconds. Yeah. All right. Gut punch.
That's 4.
Damage buffs. Very nice. Very nice.
Thankfully, the report gets $175.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Wait, you're in yellow, right?
Yeah, I'm in yellow.
Wow, that's crazy.
I pack a ton of
You're like, I got daggers with lots of damage. So. All right, rain down on what? Good job, guys.
Cross your fingers for jewelry pieces. Go ahead, Zollin.
All right, I'll click it here.
Ooh, I got exactly what I wanted. I'm happy.
Got extremely high level tanking healing boots. I don't think anyone in this group needs that, but does anyone need that? I want to see if I have it even. I do have some, but they're level 65. Veterans damage shoulders. Ooh, 567.
I don't need this alchemist bangle, so if somebody needs this healing alchemist bangle, they can have it.
Hold on, I gotta find it.
What is it?
It's the alchemist
bangle.
bangle.
Got it. I think I already have two of them. But thank you.
Fine.
Thank you for offering. Anyone get the trade-in item?
I did.
Nice.
I'll take it. Or you don't want it.
Sure.
Thank you.
Awesome. That was an awesome run, guys. So, we want to do, you guys wanted to do Palace Tier 2, too? 2?
Yeah, I think that's what Danny...
All right. Let me, so I feel like someone's giving me something. Who's trading for you? Did you need the heal? You want the healing boots?
Do you want to roll it?
The healing set. Oh, okay. Oh, no. He's talking about the heavy healing piece. The shoes that I got. Not the bracelet, right?
That'll be good for us, Kathy.
Did you need these two, Ras, or were you talking about the bracelet?
I was talking about the bracelet. Do you want to roll for it? If yours is higher, I'll give it to you. Oh, he rolled.
Yeah. Go for it. Yeah.
And restaurant.
All right, and you can just have these, Alex. They're 569, so congrats. All right, good job, guys. I'm gonna switch real quick. I feel confident that I could tank it on my brawler on tier 2, but I think it would be easier for the group if I was on my guard, because I could help in that one fight a little bit. I could help Danny out. Like, Danny's healing so great, but that you really got to make sure the ads don't get on the healer in that fight, and I feel like it could shield wall and stuff too. All right, so I need a moment to switch my gear, but I'll drop group. Send this to Zollin. Oop. I love it that the gear is all shareable now at this level for your account, but I do not like have to take it off and on. I wish there was I know there's some plugins that kind of help, but I don't know if they can directly take gear off. They just kind of like... I actually got a bunch of I got a purple essence and a tracery box too, so I'm pretty happy. Some good drops. Alright, switching to my guard. And I can chat with the stream some more. That was fun. That was a fun fight. Now we're gonna do the far more challenging thing of Tier 2 Palace, which is very challenging. It's like, now that we're getting better at it, we're flying through it easier. Alright, I switched my helmet back. I just felt like it just wasn't the Zollin look without showing Zollin's beard. And also, I like that the beard kind of covers part of the chest piece, because this chest piece is really cool down here, but it's a little bit lackluster at the top. So I went ahead and put it back. But what I did was I actually changed the helmet color to the deep Evenden blue. So I think it has a little bit more of a pop, and it kind of matches the gloves better then. But I just kind of felt like I really like the other one, but it doesn't really look like Zollin, because everyone's so used to me with those big shoulders and then seeing the dwarven beard. So like, I guess I could do a different helmet that shows the beard still, but I'm not changing the shoulders. Everyone's always said on all my videos and streams, those are the Zollin shoulders. They have to stay the Zollin shoulders. I literally use them on most of my dwarves too. Even my RK has them on. Alright. Okay, I'm on Zollin. Just switching gear real fast. What are we chuckling about?
I tried giving Alex the bracelet and he kept denying my trade, and I cried and he mocked me, and I cried again and he mocked me again.
Alright, there we go. Alright, switching gear. Alright, gear is switched. Oh my goodness, I have one more. I only have one more thing of shield spikes. How could I make such an error?
The Palace of
Hi, Duck. How's it going?
Is the crown jewel of Amax
Welcome
Dul,
to Zollin Does Whatever He Wants on in
to
LOTRO
rulers
stream.
From the kingdom of Neshak, Nisaka.
I did a random. I started a random
Ordach,
stream today, and then I just joined
in the
for. I told
background
Danny
of
I
Palace
joined for
life,
some runs. So.
Thothril, the Entangler,
And then after this, we're gonna do
Thardos
some
of
other random
Dumbledore
stuff in LOTRO.
Quietly began
Probably
working
solo
her
on chat with you
enchantments
guys.
upon the minds of its
Let
inhabitants.
me just double check that my
Now
stuff
with soldiers
looks
of
good.
Mizadi's
It does.
alliance at the palace doorstep, she asserts final control over the palace.
I just want to turn on. Let's see. Where's my? I want my defensive tome. There it is. I want that on and this on. Okay. And I also want to put these two on. Okay, perfect. There we go. Now my mitts will be at about exactly what they need to be, without switching that one essence. All right. All right, I'm ready.
Something is deeply wrong here. The hair on the back of my neck stands on end. Did you see that? Did I imagine it? The shadows seem to move about on their own.
And my family?
Zollin
Where are
pushed me
they?
in.
Ras, I came in a little late to the instance, so if you have your motivation cooldown back up, could you give it to me? I didn't get it. Everyone else got it, but I didn't get it. Thank you.
Everyone still had it from the other time.
Oh yeah, I forgot. You're right, because I switched characters too. All right, ads, come and get me.
The palace is surrounded, and my forces control the city. Surrender!
Yeah, look at this sword I got from Indeed. Look at this thing. It's ridiculous.
You're out of time. Most of your guards have...
It's a one-handed sword. It's monster blade.
I didn't see it. Everybody was in the way.
It's hanging on. It's almost touching the ground off my waist right now.
Your shield's in the way.
And beg for her aid.
Yeah.
Machete.
Or she will claim yours as well.
A super death sword.
Bigger than you.
The only thing I have left to I will go.
Why won't you stop whispering in my ear?
Stop whispering in my ear. No, we will not stop whispering. Stop being evil.
Have to keep you quiet forever as well. As for you, interlopers, betrayers, fools.
Well, at least I can still give you guys break ranks damage buff, right? Between me and Zero, we still got a bunch of damage. Right?
You can rot in the dungeon with the other discarded Hold on! I will find a way down!
Don't die yet!
Which one, you guys? Blue?
Your match is particularly deadly.
How's our healer feel about that? Blue, which is so...
No! It is out of control! I think you all need some time in LOTRO. This stops the bleeding, but not the pain. A well-tested poison.
And Danny, I can take the hit pretty easily with the distributed, so you don't need to take it if you don't want to.
Get over here!
Oh, Alex went into the puddle. Yeah, it's because he just did the thingy and dropped the puddle. Alright, I'm gonna shield wall Danny. I know that you'll get your... It's that blue is horrible when you're healing on an arcade.
It's okay, I got it.
Yeah. Yeah, if we have a yellow berg, it'll be alright.
Yellow green.
I'll rip you open and clean the thing. No. I must try again. Something to make me stronger.
Something to make him stronger. No stronger.
No! It is out of control!
Green is also not a terrible one if I'm on my guard, because it's pretty easy to deal with. I know a lot of times we don't do green because if you're playing with people, but of course if you have me on the guard, then I can interrupt the blobs constantly. Yeah, exactly.
Let me show you why they called me.
30 seconds to kill him.
Kill him! Damage buff! Oh, we got it. He's dead. He's gonna be dead in like 15 seconds. Ooh, I was on moon 4.
Anyone.
Oh.
did not slay.
And I still had shield wall on Danny. No wonder I was taking so much damage. I was like, man, this is a really hard bleed. Taking both bleeds. Alright, very nice. Also, I'm turning Danny up. There.
You got the shoulders so long.
Did I? Oh, I did. Now, let me look here real quick. I believe I already have them at 567. Does anyone need those? 567?
What?
The
What?
DPS heavy shoulders?
I'll take them.
Yeah, for the heavy? Yeah, does anyone else need them? I'll just give them to Ras if no one else needs it. Yeah, you can have a Ras.
No.
Congratulations. There you go. Alright. Cool. It's a good drop.
Yeah, thank you. You think we have enough CC for this guy?
Oh, yeah. I'm just gonna go deal with start the next guys. Give Danny a second to actually put abilities on me. So I gotta run away.
There you are.
We're just gonna bring these
Brave
guys with
and
us.
hearty. I do not fully understand what is happening here, but we must find Goromulsai. He must be in place somewhere upstairs.
The Cataclysmic Shout getting extreme threat is really, really awesome for pulls like this. Because you got your Force Taunt on the guard, and then you got that as well. It's like, it's so hard to lose aggro. You gotta really... What is that Palace Guard doing back there?
He's having a lunch break.
Yeah, he's just chilling. Yeah, he's like, I wasn't ready. I didn't sign up for this. I've been turned into a cow. Can I go home now? You're excused. Oh man, Emperor's Degree was such a good movie. The best movie. Oh man, it was funny. Oh my gosh, it's a whirlwind of blades. Two champions, a burglar, and a burglar just.
Oh, what a sight! It is painful to see a place of such beauty tainted by the Order High trophies.
Got it that time.
These illusions, please!
Yeah, they've got a really, really mean frontal, and sometimes they just switch like that if they get a targeter, and they'll just swing.
This should be started right here, right?
You will feed your mind to your time,
Yeah, you'll revive right back there now. Yeah, correct. Once the doors open, and that's when it resets its attack, I think.
He will come to you freely. His will is broken. The invaders have unwittingly aided us.
All right.
As you wish.
I'm going to put on my only shield spikes for the day.
It seems Stothrical has what she wants.
I probably have more of my
And
shield
you are no
storage.
longer needed. But
I'll
I
make
see
some
no
more later.
reason to rush things.
All right. We're going to one-shot this anyway.
I will
Buffs.
enjoy testing your minds before I end your lives.
She's so scary. You know, I need some food. Let me eat some food, too. Okay, here we go. Got a bowl of yams. All right. Are we good? I'm basically just going to start at the corner we're closest to, so probably that corner. But, like, if we move her slightly this way, then we'll start at this corner. But, you know, we all know this fight. Let's go. I will not cleanse. I will not cleanse. Until it's the right time. So I just realized my pot thing got removed, so I'm just going to have to click it inside my inventory.
You're dead! My will! Come, Savage! Obey me! Witness your own end!
The shadows!
Right eye! Gaze at the pond! My will! Witness your own end!
All right, we'll start in this corner. Right here. Alright, I'm eating a little bit of everybody's damage. It is, isn't it? Also, our team is very well oiled.
Your son will fuse my power! Come, Sever! Obey me! Your death comes!
Alright, Zach has the thing. He got it off. Should have it off.
Yeah, I got it.
My will!
Oh, we just all got it. That's okay. Just kill her. We'll be fine. Nice. How did we get it at the end there? Did one of ours pop, or did she just cast on all of us? Was it like a certain stat?
Entangle her.
Yeah, that was good though. We did good. I noticed that in another run with people though, that it just like suddenly we all had it, and I didn't see anybody like pop it in the group. So I wonder if she was a certain amount of stacks. Yeah, it is. That's a bauble.
Okay, I was gonna say.
I forget. Can you trade for that once you beat tier 2, or did you earn that from like getting a certain amount of stuff, Danny?
Oh, hello.
I cannot remember. All I know is I had it.
I think it's a drop too, or something, right? I thought it was. You get it as a drop. For some reason, it's weird to me. Sometimes it forgets about my Healy pots. I'm not sure why it does that. Yeah, like forgot all my pots. Sorry. Maybe I removed them by mistake with something. There we go. Well, I have most of them. That's all that matters. All right, I'm gonna pull everything together to right this spot like normal. I shield wall Danny with that dot. Just heal me, Danny. Huddle.
Yeah. More puddles.
Nice. Come on.
Let's kill one instead.
I will move my word. Without the aid and authority.
Probably the one on our side.
Yes, the one on the right.
Yeah.
His voice cracks me up so much. He's just like, ah! He cannot fail, guys! You are 4 feet tall. That's true. That's true. I know that's from a while ago, but yes, it's true.
Thorfinn will grant me the strength to defeat you!
Go after him. I will be fine. I just need to catch my breath.
I accept your gift, Doctor. Please, allow me to keep my mind intact, that I may serve you best.
A willing servant is often more useful than a mere puppet, sire.
Oh, thank you.
I have grand plans for you, the Whom, and the Empire of Order.
Who's the mystery dwarf behind the curtain?
A brilliant new form. Now, defeat them.
Fight me in my stall, I dare you. No, you must fight me in the stall. Yes! You will fight me for this treasure. As long as I don't have to move, the stall remains. Okay, run! Run away!
Where he was facing. think it'll stay on.
Leg out. Alright, damage buff. Oh, we're good. Just stay here. Perfect. I love it when he throws in the same circle. That's my favorite. Or square. Corner. Circle and square challenges.
Succumb to my new power!
What is real?
Whoa! Oh, he did the same corner again. I love this. I'm gonna take my crystal. Well, good luck trying to get my crystal. Give me the crystal. I got it.
No!
Oh.
Still, I was not strong enough!
All right, everyone. I'm tanking on my gold, so you guys go where you want to go.
I've allowed you to live this long because I enjoy testing my puppets against each other.
like, I'll take that one.
Far this time.
Oh, got some ads.
The prince was valuable to me. I had so many plans in motion. You must suffer for this. I will break your minds and your reality. You will pay for your insolence.
All right, somebody could have that crystal that just dropped. All right, buff, striking smash. I gotta say, compliment, guys. I forgot I was muted to you guys. I apologize. I gotta say, great job, you guys. We one-shot that boss. Our kin squads are getting better and better at doing this. Run. Oh, I feel so glad I realized I was on 3 before that went on.
Sunder your reality.
No, come on.
Gosh, she's doing that a lot. It feels like more often than not. Darn, you guys will have to go see the stream of me trolling with my stall then. It's so funny that if you don't move, you could be in combat with it.
Your reward.
Alex,
I will sunder your reality.
Oh, come on.
This character does she does no damage. It's crazy. Nice. Great job, everybody.
I was strong.
All right, come on, game. Give us something really good for everybody. Let's do this.
Farewell. For now.
Oh man. I got a chess piece DPS 568 for heavy. If anyone wants it.
I'll take it.
So, yeah.
I sense great conflict
all right,
in him,
all right.
but I will not mourn an
Very kind of
enemy.
you, Russ.
I leave that to his widow. With the departure
Zach
of
was
Rataldo,
ever so kind to give me a 569 chest the other day. So
let us leave
I know
this
that's not 569, but thank you for that, Zach.
Thank you.
All right, Awesome run, guys.
Yay.
Easy, easy.
Awesome. Yeah, I do have to go, so thank you for the group.
Yeah, for
Thanks, Alex.
sure. Yeah, I'm gonna go do some stuff solo now for the stream for a little while, but thank you for joining for that too.
Yep.
All right, see you guys soon.
Good time, guys.
Yep, that was
Okay.
fun.
Bye.
See you soon. All right, stream. So we're gonna go do some stuff solo that I was planning on doing here. Woo! Gonna leave like that. All right, what was the stall from? The stall is from the. It's called the Gilded Caravan Market stall. It's something that drops some items too, and it came from the supporter pack, the Gilded. What was it? The Gilded something supporter pack. This is the something caravan supporter. It's one of the coffers. Here, hold on. I'll find it real quick. This one. Here. I will post it in the chats. There's the link. I covered it. It's called the Patreon's Coffer Gilded Caravan. I was close. I didn't word it quite in the right order, but I was close. All right, so what we were going to do today is I want to kind of show you where I'm at, what I've been working on. I've been doing some solo stuff recently, but so this is a great plugin, and you can see here my goal on Zollin to be the completionist is I'm trying to get every return to skill. So area door, I'm pretty much almost done. There's a few I couldn't quite finish. This is really great though, because you literally just click it and you can turn it where it just turns it off and then teleports you. It's very nice, rather than having a billion of the returns to on your bars. You can also do it in different options. There's an options panel, and you can do a text version if you really want to, but that is a little bit confusing. There is a this version, which you can like stretch out, and it has all of them on here. You can hover them and they'll still tell you where they go. So if you like the picture version, you'd rather just have it in the corner, small, you can do that. There's another one that's like this, which is interesting, and I'm not even sure how. I guess you use your middle mouse button to move it around, but that seems kind of complicated. I guess if you only had a couple skills, that would be helpful. But there's the pull down, which is, you know, pretty generic, but again, it seems kind of weird. Why would you use that one? And then there's the map version, which is the one that I really appreciate and like. I like the map one. Another nice thing about the map one is it shows you what skills you don't have in gray, and that's like was really cool for me because it kind of helped me realize what I had to get. Hey, thanks for the super sticker. Ooh, the room's about to turn purple. Yeah, so basically, with all of these, let me double check something real quick. Make sure I know I'm getting distracted here. I just want to see what's going on. Ooh, it's purple! Glorious royal purple. All right, so anyway, it's cool because it shows you what you don't have. Now, funny one, I found this out about dwarves. Maybe devs, you guys can update this because this is kind of weird. Basically, dwarves have a racial ability, right, that you can use to travel to Thorin's Hall. So I could remove something, put this on, boom, and then it shows up. I can use it, right? But there's another one that just return to Thorin's Hall. It's the regular skill, right? So let's say you don't want to go in here and switch it every time to use your Return to Thorin's Hall skill because maybe I like to use the Fate bonus for that extra power, right? And like, well, I could go get the Return to the skill that everyone else can get. And I'll just use that one because they're both on here. Well, I found out when you buy it, which I did already, here it is, it says that, I should have read it more, but I just assumed it would work normal. It says only every other race but dwarves can use it. And I assume it's a programming thing because the dwarven race has the ability to go to Thorin's Hall and maybe it teleports to the same spot, so they didn't want to give it to the dwarves. But that seems like a really, really stupid thing. I don't mean to use such an intense word on Zollin Ironshield stream, but that seems really dumb that you couldn't use this on a dwarf. And it's bound, it doesn't bound to your account, so I can't even send it to an alt. It's bound to Zollin when I traded for it. So I wanted to keep it to show. I'm going to maybe make a video about it later. But so, warning, that might be the same thing with the Hobbit ability to Mickle Delving, and that may be the same thing with the other ones. But I think the Mickle Delving ability you can only get by buying in the LOTRO store. I don't think you could trade for it, which is weird too. You'd think all the original places you could go and trade, like Thorn's Hall, but I'm not sure why. You can't trade at all to go to Kelemdim, right? The Elven starting spot down in the bottom down here. So anyway, I just think maybe it's a little bit of just like it was in the past and they just never updated it kind of situation. But even the plugin thinks that you should be able to have both options, obviously, but it's just a plugin. So that's a little bit frustrating. So I can't get this one. I can't. So I just have to turn it on when I want to go Thorn's Hall. The other one I can't get just by bartering with Reputation or something is the Return to the Tracery Archives Rivendell. You apparently can get this from delving drops. It's very, very rare, and it gives you a skill that you can then learn. So I need to clearly run more delvings, but I've run so many in the past, I'm surprised I don't already have it. But that's kind of cool. And then the other one I don't have is the Trader's Wharf. I just haven't got the Reputation up to Kindred to be able to travel back there. So pretty much otherwise I'm done with Eriador. I have every single teleport. Roavanian, I am done with every single one. I did massive, I played through the entire Azunul Bizarre part, the history flashback with the level 130 cat. It was really fun. We're going to play through that on the LOTRO Tale most likely because it was really fun. I didn't really read everything in detail, but man, that was cool. I've never done that before. And it was just kind of like, I'm just going to do this solo. It was just late at night and I was like, I'm just going to play for a couple hours because I've never done this before. So I just, just had a moment to just kind of enjoy, right? And I got the skill and then I got a couple other skills and turned them all in. Just a little fun fact, if you're confused how to get there, you need to go over to Arkrak Zahar, and it is inside Erebor in that little room, and you teleport to it from there. That's why it's really, because it's history. It's not, you jump back hundreds of years, right? You go to this little room right up here. There's a room up somewhere in here, and you walk up, and then there's a little teleport thing. In fact, I can show you. Let me just teleport to the room. So I can show you where it is. Because this teleport skill actually brings you straight to the room. So, someone just spawned in front of me. They're like, whoa! I've been stuck on the fence since, Buckzark, hello, welcome to the stream. Since quitting WoW, okay, about fully diving into LOTRO. My only fear is the game not holding population next year. Any thoughts? I wouldn't worry about that at all. We've been it's growing right now. The game is growing, and it's, I think it's in a very good spot, personally. So as a content creator, and now officially for the game, and even before I was official, just doing content for the game, I have seen a very large increase in population and popularity in the last 3 years. We're on a very much up on the chart. In general, even like right now, there's a little bit of a lull because there's not anything huge thing going on. They did open up like something you can do with like a hunting quest thing in the new area, which we might cover. I don't think I'm going to cover it in this stream today, but we might cover it in a video or a stream sometime the next 2 days. But anyway, this is the room, by the way. So if you don't know where this is, I'll just show you real quick. The doorway. Yeah, I understand the feeling, though. Yeah, I wouldn't worry about it. I don't think LOTRO is going to go anywhere, and I think you will have a very healthy player base. I can't see the future, but I would assume at least 5 plus 10 years into the future, because the game has really gotten a ton of updates. They just dumped in hundreds and hundreds of thousands of dollars to update servers, move the server banks, one in Europe, one in a different part of America. We got brand new updated server systems, things like that. They're still working on certain things, little glitches here and there with lag and things. That still happens sometimes, but it's very impressive that they're using hardware of a game that is 19 years old, but the engine's a little older, and they're able to like match it up with the newest like Windows and Apple tech stuff, right? Like, we all know how much after 1 year, when Windows decides to update something, that it destroys your games that are only 3 years old, right? And you're having to like fix things and drivers and all this stuff. So the fact that they're able to do that is quite impressive. So anyway, it's right here in this room, like I told you. See where I'm standing? It's right here where this horse is. You just walk up here. And then to get to the actual... by the way, this cool sword that I mentioned at the beginning of the stream is it's from a deed in the deed log by doing quests in here. I'm going to be making some guide videos on some of this stuff because I had to do a lot of studying and I was a little confused and I was thinking, oh, people who are coming through new in the game, this would be a lot of information and I could really simplify this in a video. So I'm going to be doing that soon on like doing reputation of areas and stuff like that and deeds. But this guy, you just do these missions from him. But this is the teleport thing. I know I'm bouncing subjects here a little bit, but this is the teleport thing to go to Azub-Bazar, the back flash. You go back 200 years into the past to do the battle of basically the epic Dwarven history. And it pops you up here, which is also the same place the port takes you on the map right here. This one. This is a really cool region, though, actually. It looks so different because it's like snowy, and it's just really cool. This whole region was way cooler than I thought it was when I came in. So... it's that's true. That's true. We do know that LOTRO has full rights to their content for about another decade, about another 10 years. They just refreshed it. In fact, Standing Stones did an official letter. This is about, what, a year and a half ago now. They did an official letter saying they have really good relationships with people in Middle-earth Enterprises, which is under Embracer Games, which is under the Tolkien estate, and you know, all that. That's how they put the rights out, right? But Middle-earth Enterprises is the one that does a lot of the gaming stuff and like toys and things like that. And they had a really good relationship with them. They said they just redid their license with them. So this was a year and a half ago. So for another 10 years to be able to do Lord of the Rings online content. And they said even if this is back when everyone was like, is the Amazon game going to take over? Blah blah blah. Which I called that one, didn't I? But even if it did come out, they said no. Lord of the Rings Online will keep all of their rights, even if a Lord of the Rings MMO comes out. Now, whether you wanted it to come out or not wanted it to come out, or somewhere in between, I was kind of somewhere in between with the Amazon Lord of the Rings MMO. We now know that I really didn't think it was going to happen just from the track record of that company, that gaming studio, and like New World was pretty fun. Like I have a lot of friends who really like New World. But they made a lot of mistakes with New World, too. I remember when I first played it at the beginning, there was just so many. Like, my CPU was really good, and I was having all these problems, and then we found out it was burning CPUs out because it was unoptimized, blah, 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 blah. Mine did not die, thankfully. But anyway, the point is, then they put out 4 major games after that, Amazon Studios, right? And then they all flopped. And I was thinking, I don't know about a Lord of the Rings MMO after all of that happening. That seems like a lot of money to put out. And then it was like it was on, it was canceled. It was on, it was canceled for like what, 2 years, right? The Lord of the Rings MMO they were going to do. And then it got canceled recently. Then we heard about War Horse Studios doing a RPG like solo, hopefully with some teamwork, hopefully some multiplayer in there. But of a Lord of the Rings game, which should be really cool. So very excited about that. But Buzzcar, I feel super behind. He says, I played a lot of the classes to feel them out. I hate doing alts. Okay, that's fair. And finally narrowed it down to either champion or hunter. But I'm stuck there. Okay, so both of those classes right now in the meta, if you're someone who wants to think about endgame, though I really, really recommend you enjoy the game on the way because it's super awesome storytelling. Definitely one of LOTR's strong points is his PvE storytelling. For sure. Like, I actually think the storytelling in WoW is really good. At least, I don't know about the newer stuff. I haven't really played a lot since, like, you know, Burning Crusade. Right? Or not Burning, oh no, the Cataclysm. That's the one. So it's a long time ago. But from what I know of that original stuff, I mean, their storytelling is awesome. But I will tell you, Lord of the Rings Online, I definitely prefer. I think they do even a better job. Not just because it's the IP of Lord of the Rings. I think their storytelling is actually very, very good. The people who write it and do it. So it's very fun. But anyway, if you're thinking about endgame, champions are fantastically amazing, and hunters are also amazing now. They just reworked the hunter like 9 months ago. Hunters have always been a little lackluster in their damage output compared to other people, just for the last few expansions. And they have very good single target big explosion damage now. They also have their blue stance now is really good with the raid gear and really good for PvP. People really enjoy it, I've heard. I haven't done it myself, but people also really like it, and it does crazy damage too. So if you're thinking like endgame, you're definitely going to be able to get into things, especially if you know what you're doing, right? Things like that. They also now have a support tree. So even if you're going to play only one toon, you technically could just choose one role to play all the time. Or if you're just playing one toon, you're just going to work on that toon, you could set it up where you have 2 or 3 roles to play, right? The hunter basically is either a DPS or a support. That's what they can do. The support is pretty interesting. It's not always, from what I've seen, as desirable as like a support lore master or burglar, because they're kind of iconic yellow supports. But it's very good. I don't think it's bad at all. And I've seen a lot of high-level players using yellow hunter, so definitely good. Champions can decently tank. They're not usually ever a meta tank for high-level rating. I think they probably could. They have the kit. They could do it. It would just be more challenging for the player who's doing it, and maybe the team. But realistically, great for 3-man, 6-man's tanking, but they are the damage dealer. They are just like Sword Storm. They have super crazy high single target damage in red and some decent AoE, and then they have really crazy good AoE in their yellow for clearing out ads and certain content or whatever you're doing in their 3 different trees. So both very good classes. I think it really comes down to, do you prefer to be a ranged class or a DPS class that's melee? I think that's where it would come down to which one's animations, what do you enjoy playing low level more? I think another thing to keep in mind is when you are at range class, you do have to remember in most raids, you will still need to be kind of standing in the right place, probably with the melees. You'll have a little bit of extra distance then in certain fights, depending on the fight. But usually people don't want you, max range shooting. You probably know that if you played WoW. Oh no, is it that bad now, Buck? Oh no. He says, WoW storytelling is basically like taking chat GPT. There's nothing there now. Oh no. Oh, I'm a lot. So I started when I grew up, right? I mean, I'm not that old, but I don't really usually say my age. But when I started playing games, really, really young, was like LOTRO, right? That's like when I was barely learning how to play the computer. I just started LOTRO. And then the other thing I was playing right before that was like Warcraft 3 Frozen Throne, right? And I would play like the Dota in that, or Dota, however people say it. But that got me into League of Legends, so I played a lot of League of Legends too. But yeah, those are the big ones. Anyway, so I was gonna kind of show you guys how cool this area is, though. You see all the dwarves here, and this is basically the history of the lore, right? And here is Harmath Stormhammer, which you will learn about, and you basically play as him in the story. I won't say more than that because I don't want to spoil it, but that's how the logic of the storytelling works. You go back and you play as this character in the story with your class, with your character, right? But that's the role play, right? To understand being able to go backwards in time in the game, because pretty much everything else in the game is pretty linear through right before the beginning of the trilogy of The Lord of the Rings, and it goes straight through into the end. And now in Umbar we're going past that, and some of it is from Tolkien, and a lot of the stuff we have now is made up, right? So a lot of the lore, like they're making it up what's going on in Southern Harad after the 3rd book, right? There's inspiration. I think it's very respectful to Tolkien. I do care. There's 1 or 2 things here and there that I was like, I don't know if I like that, but overall it was like a 99% I liked with storytelling. But and to each their own, right, on what they like with storytelling. Yeah, both those options are. Hunters can get people around more. That's absolutely true. Like I'm showing you here, all these travel skills are for turn 2 skills, but if you download this plugin for free, it's got like doubles of every place because it's got all the hunter abilities if you're on your hunter. I just looked at my hunter yesterday. And they can bring their fellowship with them. There's whoever the 5 are in their fellowship. So really great for getting around Middle Earth. But yeah, this area is really pretty. I really enjoyed this whole story plot, even though I didn't even read it all. And I'm gonna go through this. I will do this on Voice of the Rings and do the voiceovers. But I'm a little bit stuck on my Voice of the Rings LOTRO Tale series right now because I'd like to get farther into the story and do some of these stories, but I'm trying to like stick to where my level is. So really, I'm like gonna be going through Rohan, I think, is the next part of the story, and I'm trying to catch up on a story I missed in Angmar with that series. So that's where I'm kind of at right now in the LOTRO Tale series. So we'll be getting more of those over the next few weeks here. And like I've been saying, I have so many guide ideas. It's just been like, life has just been like up and down, where I think I have free time, and then it's like, boom, I don't, and then I'm working on something or doing a stream with everybody, and then I'm like, okay, well, I've got free time now, and then something comes up, and I have to work on something on the side or doing editing in the back of something, and it's just like, there's a bunch of videos I want to edit more of too, and it's amazing how much time editing takes. I did not realize how much time editing took until I became a full-time content creator. I had no idea. Like, I have so much respect for everyone who makes these videos with all these little things and changes and stuff, and it's just like, I watch the videos now, I'm like, okay, this video took an hour, 2 hours, 3 hours. I'm like counting it up in my head as I watch their edited video. That's one thing nice about streams. I can kind of off the cuff just talk to you guys and just make, you know, content. And I do love that LOTRO is quite easy to stream, and I can stream it at very high quality on YouTube. Twitch limits me. I can only do 1080 HD on Twitch, and a certain limit to bit rate. But on YouTube, I'm able to do 2K at very high bit rate. So YouTube will definitely look clearer than Twitch, but I do both because I want it to be convenient for what you guys want to watch on. I am now. Yeah, I know it's weird. It's kind of weird. It feels weird to say. I have been a full-time content creator for just Lord of the Rings in general. I do reviews on stuff with replicas and things like that. You just have to look on my playlist. I have them all organized. But so I would consider myself a Lord of the Rings Tolkien YouTuber channel. But I definitely am a LOTRO streamer. I've been doing this now for 4 or 5 years, and I am now official because they started a LOTRO creator program. And I applied and they accepted, so that's kind of cool. So I get some goodies to give out to you guys sometimes and stuff. But yeah, I am technically part of the official LOTRO creator program. So and it's a fun group to be a part of. Devs are really nice. I will say one thing I really like about LOTRO. You know, people always point out negative things at any game, right? That's just life. I tend to find that people in general tend to be like, I call it the Eeyore. Do you guys know Winnie the Pooh, right? Eeyore. Oh, I think it's gonna rain again. You know, it's just like everything's like kind of on the depressing side. I feel like people generally in society tend to lean towards that. Not always, not everybody, but you know, a lot. And here on this channel, I try to be positive. That's kind of like that's my thing. If people are like, you know, you're having fun and I'm having fun, that's the goal here on the channel. So I try to bring a little happiness to everyone's day, right? Because I understand why people get like that. Life is hard sometimes. Things get rough. I get it. But anyway, back to my point. I love working with the devs as now official content creator because they are really nice. The devs in LOTRO really, really care about their community. They really care about the game. And I know as a WoW player, I have a lot of friends who are WoW players who they're off and on what they think about the devs with WoW. So, and again, I'm not going to throw any shade at anybody because I'm sure there's some really good ones too. I know there were in the past, and probably still are some, but some of my friends have told me things. But it is really nice with the LOTRO team because, you know, they're a smaller team, but it's, you know, it's not tiny. I'm sure I don't know the exact number of people they have, but I assume it's probably a team with like 50 plus, maybe a little more. They do everything, but they're just really, really awesome. They're really awesome devs. They're really, really fun to. They're very engaged in the community, and hopefully, as a content creator for the game, I can be a voice for the game and for you guys, the players. Voice of the Rings. One of the reasons I actually made that my name originally was doing voiceovers in Lord of the Rings Online, and I wanted to be a voice for Tolkien. Of course, I can't directly talk for Tolkien. Obviously, I don't want to be presumptuous, but you know, give my thoughts on something, Lord of the Rings, like a review on a TV show or a movie or blah 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 blah. These trolls are pretty cool. You do have to kill these trolls for a deed. So I fought in this location for a good amount of time. I was probably in here for like 4 or 5 hours. I did every deed and every quest. Boom! I just powered through everything, all the hunting deeds. It was quite fun. Actually, I haven't done that in a long time. It's not something I would do all the time. I would burn out. But like occasionally, like in the evening, I'm just like, I just want to like be quiet and just focus on questing and powering through this. It's really fun. Hey, thank you so much for the gifted sub on Twitch. I appreciate it. Oh, nice, Buck. I appreciate it. Yeah, it's always nice to meet a fellow Christian. Oh, I'm glad you like it. That I put that on there for people who want to see it on YouTube with my orchestra and choir stuff. I know it's not going to be for everyone. Not everyone's going to want to watch that. You guys want to watch Lord of the Rings content. That's what my channel is. But I just throw it on there because it's like, I work to make those videos anyway for my orchestra so they can watch it later. It's like, I might as well put them up for you guys. I spent 11 hours straight, almost, with a few breaks, editing a few of those performances for my group. I just had all the recordings for all 4 of our performances at the end of summer, or the beginning of summer, and I just made them all at once. I actually have 1 or 2 more that I was gonna drop on the channel here or there, but I don't like to like just spam a bunch of different content all at once. People are like, whoa, what is all this stuff? So there is a boss up here, by the way, for the hunting quest. Way up here. You saw how I got up here? Let me see if I can show you where he is. He's like a warg. And normally I thought he was right here by this tree. The fact that he's not here makes me think maybe someone killed him and he's not respawned yet. Oh, there he is. Yeah, see, this guy's he's part of a deed. You have to kill 5 creatures. He's actually pretty tanky. I'm in my tank gear though, so even though he's 30 levels below me, he's actually he's got a lot of health for being 30 levels below me. Definitely something that would be very hard on level. I have a feeling you probably would have wanted a fellowship to do this, or at least a 3-man, have a healer, because he is pretty tanky. I should have switched to my DPS set before fighting him. Hey, get out of here, bear. Yeah. But anyway, yeah, the music in LOTRO is absolutely the best. Let me turn this up. And they've been updating some things in the newer regions. I don't know if it's this region, but they updated like rendering distances in the newer region with florals. Florals, that's not the right word. Frills, that's the word I'm looking for. Like all the flowers and grass and stuff. But you can just see some absolutely gorgeous spots here. So we're on the side of the Misty Mountains. We're above Moria. So out there in the darkness, Slothlorien, which it's pretty cool. But I'm going to go ahead and hop down here. Ooh, am I going to die? Is that too far? Ooh. Fun fact between LOTRO and World of Warcraft. In World of Warcraft, you take damage, and then at a certain point, you just die. In LOTRO, there's these different distance levels, and you break your leg where you can't block or parry or anything, and then after a certain amount of time, it heals. But if you get over a certain distance, you just get past it and you're done. A little bit different of a system. Of course, unless WoW has changed that. I did look at WoW recently, but I haven't played recently. I love how the room is all purpley, though. I wish I could set it up where things on Twitch would change colors of the room, but I looked into it, and there's like a bunch of complicated stuff with bots, and I'm just like, There's things that are easier on Twitch than YouTube, and there are things that are easier on YouTube than Twitch. It's so funny. I wish they'd like look at each other and like take the bests of both and just like do that. So a pretty crazy view. So you can see the ice pack down there. So this is that's the Mirror. That's where Doran the Deathless looked into the water, right? Yes, let me message someone real quick. They're gonna pick something up for me. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna teleport away here while we let's see. I want to go to let's go to The goblin. You cannot defeat me! Oh, really? Do you really want to... Taught me this is my new teleport because of this perk pack. It's pretty cool. Awesome. It's very nice. My family members picking me up food. All right, awesome. Okay, so anyway, sorry for the delay. So here we are in Trestle Bridge, another lovely area. I'm gonna turn the music up in game again. Oh, it's all the way up. All right, you guys should be able to hear it. So, yeah, I think Lord of the Rings Online is a gorgeous game. Some people ask me, why does your game look so good? You were like doing like something with mods. I'm not. This is just the game. I have a really good system and I know exactly how to put all the graphics up. I pretty much can put everything up to max. Occasionally I have to adjust things based on frame rate for battles. It's more of the client side than my computer's fault though, but you know, that happens sometimes. Again, it's trying to match up old engine stuff, which is very impressive. They've updated it to be able to work on the newest computers. You guys all know that WoW is technically older than LOTRO, right? I think by 2 years, 3 years? Because I think LOTRO came out in 2007, and I think WoW came out in 2004. From what I remember. I was really little at the time, so I need to kind of look back at that information. That might be the case, Buck, on what you were saying. I honestly, I haven't played enough in the WoW community. I do know, like, one of our players from LOTRO, they had a kinship that was like, I think it was like a Catholic kinship in WoW, which is interesting. I'm not Catholic myself, but I just thought it was cool. So, but yeah, it just depends. I don't know. I feel like you're going to get people from everywhere, but that might be the case. Last question, if you had to choose just a single class to be your 4 main between champion, hunter, or warden, which would you choose? Strictly talking about DPS. So I feel like I haven't played warden enough to be fair on it, even though I have played my warden. Warden is it is the most complicated class in LOTRO. So if you're willing to buckle down and memorize your gambits, you can get some cheat sheets and stuff. You have to they're really cool. Like their spear throwing abilities are really, really awesome. They're really fun. So wardens are cool, but if you're going to tell me what I would want to lock in if I just get to choose one of those 3 forever, I'm going to assume you're talking about those 3 as a single class, that I don't have any other class. I don't have like a tank or a healer or anything else as an option as well. Gosh, I think champions are slightly easier to play, though hunters are not complicated. It's not super hard. Like right now in the meta, I feel like champions are just amazing when it comes to raiding, but I feel like that might be kind of skewing my thoughts on it. Like, what would I enjoy playing the most? I love playing on my hunter and shooting stuff from far away, and like you can track mobs and stuff. So hunters are really, really fun when it comes to like just the world play, just PvE and questing and stuff. I feel like they're really fun for that, and they also still are good in raiding. Oh man, that's a good question. If I could only have one character, which class of those 3? I think that warden would fall out, unfortunately. I think that, even though I think they're really fun. I don't know, if I get playing my warden more later, I might change my mind. But let's just take warden out for now, because of the complexity. Even though they are fun to throw javelins. That's hard. It really comes down to, do you want to be a range or a melee? I tend to feel like I really enjoy my hunter. Like I really enjoy playing my hunter. But a champion, you could tank, and then, but if you're just doing just DPS, I mean, their DPS is crazy endgame. The hunters are also good right Champs are fun because everything around you just like spin your blades. They're also really fun. They're both really good in PvP, player versus it's called PvMP, monster play in LOTRO. But that's so hard. That's a really hard question. I think I would just ever so slightly lean towards Hunter. Just like ever so slightly. But like it's really hard because I really have enjoyed my champion lately. A lot. But like just in general of the world. Traveling around the world. You know, being able to track things, being able to bring my fellowship with me, being able to snipe some from far away. Yeah, I mean, I think my gut feeling is it would help with my answer for you is, would you rather be up close with blades slashing things, or would you rather be more of a ranged character? Now, technically, Blue Hunter has a bunch of melee abilities too now, like four or five, I think. I'm not sure. I haven't played it enough. But I think I lean towards Hunter, just ever so slightly. But that may be a little bit of bias, because I think I've played my Hunter more than my champion. But I've been playing my champion recently, and I'm having a lot of fun, so it's like, that's a really hard choice. I think I lean Hunter, just slightly. We're talking like 1% if we're doing like a poll here. Otherwise, it would be champion. I definitely don't think I would pick Warden, just my own personal, because I haven't played Warden a lot. Even though we do have a Warden main in our kinship, and he is awesome. So, but it's just one of those classes that's really, really challenging to play, like, really high level. Anyone could play it and have fun. Just really playing it really high level. I mean, that's the case with... I feel like it's probably the case with Hunter, too. To play at high level is a little different than playing it just chill, casual. I definitely think that... champions are easier to get to higher level play because they are one of the easiest classes, kind of like Guardians. They're both, even LOTRO says they're one of the beginner, like, intro difficulty classes. But still, no matter what class it is, Champion and Guardian, endgame, it still really matters that you know what you're doing. And your combinations and your rotations. Like, it's not going to be, like, easy. But, I just think it's maybe a little less challenging to get to that point when it comes to work. But not by a lot. Not by a lot. We're talking little tiny minuscule amounts here. So I don't want to like underplay people on champions. Be like, oh, they're just, you know, it's so easy to play a champion. No, it still takes a lot of effort, work, and practice. And I know a lot of people in our kin who are really high level champions. They've practiced on the dummy. They've played content for, you know, years on their champion. They know exactly what they're doing with those blades. Sun Yellow, thank you so much, by the way. Changed the room to yellow. Thank you so much, Ras, for the super sticker on YouTube. Appreciate it. All right, see you, Pad. Have a good one. Thanks for hanging out. Yeah, so if you're going to go into Blue Hunter, you're going to be in melee anyway. But no matter what, ads are always going to come to you, right, when you're doing stuff. Now, when you're in instances and raids, you're not going to have that issue because the tank's going to have the aggro, right? So you do have to kind of learn the rotation for your Hunter, and when you, like, you know, you get 40 meters as a Hunter, right, shoot your range skill. I have one range skill. And then as they run to you, you know, set up your stuff to your slow, whatever. Make sure you have your combo ready. But the Blue Hunter, you can run around and shoot and kites. So that's pretty cool. Red Hunter is more like super heavy damage, single target while you're stationary. Blue Hunters are really fun with the Reaper. I'm going through the Wildwood, by the way. It's a newer region above Breelands. And I was going to go over to this spot. Actually, time flies when you're having fun. I did not realize what time it was. I got a couple more minutes, though. Yeah, thank you so much again for everyone in the chat helping me out with comments, too. One more question. I didn't even see that one about Glamdring. I'm sorry. Glamdring Peregrine, is the server more lag noticeable on Glamdring? So, Glamdring, if you want to ever play with us, you're going to have to be on Glamdring. That's where the server we're on. But when it comes to lag, I mean, I'm assuming... So, Peregrine is going to have a slightly smaller population. But I think a lot of the lag issues has not been a population issue. A lot of people say that's what it is. Yeah, I'm under good information that is not the case of what it is. And a lot of us who used to say it was have kind of changed our mind on it anyway, because it's like, it's clearly not that. So, The dev told me in our interview, I interviewed Cordovan, his main media, and he's one of the main charge of talking to people, dev. You can go watch the interview. He actually talked to me about this about 6 months ago. He said that Glamdring is in a very good spot. It's right there with population, that it's really full, but it's not overly full, and they have room to expand the servers. Where if you talk about the European server, Orcrust, which is the biggest server, there's like wait times and stuff to get in the server because it's such a big server. And they can't expand it anymore with hardware. Peregrine and Sting, which are the North American servers, also have absolutely wonderful communities. I know some of the people. They're really nice. There's lots of players on those servers too, so if you get on them, you're not going to be like, it's not going to be a dead server. So you're going to have lots of people. But I would assume there's somewhere between 60 and 70% of the populations of Glamdring, right? So where they're filled up. So you're still talking like, you know, whenever you're on, you're going to probably have like 2,000 people on, right? Whatever. I don't know. It just depends. Like right now for Glamdring, so we have 900 that are on that are not anonymous. And I would always recommend to take this number and times it by 4-ish, because most people run on anonymous. So it means you can't be inspected and stuff. So yeah. But yeah, I wouldn't really worry about choosing your North American server based on lag, because I think all three are fine. If you're going to European servers, you're talking about the European servers, you may want to think about not choosing Orcrust. Of course, that has the most population. You might want to play on it if you're in Europe. But just because from what Cordovan told me, that server is at max capacity with players. So you might want to pick one of the other two, which I'm sure have massive populations as well. A lot of ours, when we got the new 64-bit servers, there's 3 and 3, right? There's 3 North American, and these are the classic, there's technically 4 and 4. So let me explain this real fast. The North American servers are Glamdring, all right? That's the one I'm on right now. It's the biggest North American server, and just a regular generic server, as in just normal. Then there's Sting that came out, which is exactly like a Glamdring server, normal regular server, has a big population. Now, a lot of people went onto it when it came out a few weeks later. That's a great one as well. Peregrine is technically called a roleplay server, even though they do not enforce it. But it's more of a roleplay server. But it also has a very big population. I'd assume its population is the same as Sting, if not slightly larger. But I don't know the numbers, so that's just off my head. That's just a random guess, okay? So those are 3. And then there is Angmar, which is a legendary server that slowly progresses with special event things, and they're not at max level, and it's called a legendary server. You have to be a paying VIP subscriber to play on it. Okay, that's North America. Then the EU servers, which, by the way, we welcome all EU players to come play with us over here. I have a lot of friends in the kin who are EU players. Sometimes the ping is really bad and they get laggy because of ping. Sometimes they play and they're from the middle of England and they have no issues. I don't know what is the magic wand that changes that for some European players. I'm not sure. Maybe just their connections, because all those connections matter, right? Going over the ocean and through the town and city or whatever. There's probably some bottleneck for some people somewhere in between. But the European ones are Orcrust is the largest one in European server in Amsterdam. The American servers are in Las Vegas now. They moved them. And then the European ones that got moved to Europe are the Orcrust, and then I believe it is, what were the other? Meriadoc is the role-play one, and then Grand is the other one they added in that's a regular one like Orcrust. I know Orcrust is very, very full, so you might want to pick one of those other two, either Meriadoc, or which is the role-play technically that they don't enforce, or the Grand, which is the other regular server. And then Mordor is the VIP one that's, hopefully I didn't flip this. Mordor is the one in Europe, I'm pretty sure, VIP, so. Oh my goodness, the super sticker! Veals! Super sticker from Veals! Holy moly, sir! Super effective. Wait, is that a Pokemon reference? Thank you so much, Veals. That's awesome. Well, now I can't stop. Veals just gave a super sticker. Thank you, Veals. I appreciate it. Zollin doing whatever he wants is super scary. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. When did you change your name to oh man, thank you, Veals. Buck, I think the first question to answer to your question is that it's Reddit. I'm just teasing. I think a lot of the people that are more on the complaining side usually go there, but I don't want to be mean to anyone. But I've been talking about this for a while. There has definitely been some problems, but the thing is, Orcrest has also had some problems with that, and I don't know what's going on with things, but the day that we were having really, really horrible lag on Glamdring, they were also having bad lag on Sting, I was told by someone, and also on Peregrine. So I think the reason you hear about it more from Glamdring, I think this is the reason, don't, grain of salt on this, okay, is because there's more players on Glamdring. So that means there's more people that are going to go talk about it when there's lag. Does that make sense? I think that's the reason, to answer your question. I think. Again, I'm just making assumptions here, but they're educated ones. When did the /who? It was 900. /who? Yeah, I guess you could do. Is that another command for that? Yeah, you could just. It brings up the fellowship. Yeah, we're at 906 right now on Glamdring. So, and this is kind of a lull time. It's been a little bit more quiet because just we're kind of in the middle of doing stuff with raiding and things, and the devs have been kind of trying to catch up on some stuff. So there hasn't been any like really huge things except for the new. They did an update yesterday with some stuff. When it comes to my brain is breaking. Sorry. the bounty things in the new region. So there's a new region down in Harad. We're actually outside of Middle-earth now. And they added this new region down here. I have not been there yet. We're going to do a video or a stream. Probably a stream. Maybe tomorrow morning. We'll see. I'm kind of in the mood to cover the new region. So to explore it. Just to look at it. I do that. I call them my tour episodes. I just like to tour things. I think half the fun of this game is exploring. It's beautiful. And a lot of we actually have a lot of WoW players in our kinship guild. Just so you know the difference. Kinship guild, same thing. One of my members was actually telling me that one thing about LOTRO that's so neat is the impressive, vast visuals. So, and I know this is like, you know, back in the day when they built WoW, they were building WoW based on, you know, the high walls in the certain regions because they didn't want people to go over it. And then, of course, later they get, you know, the flying mounts, so now you can see over all of it. No, there is not flying mounts in LOTRO. I have mixed feelings on it. I want a flying mount, but at the same time, I did probably lag, and I don't know if that would work. Lore accurate, you can't ride eagles, blah, blah, blah. Anyway, there's a bunch of funny things with that. But yeah, LOTRO has very vast landscapes. And the best way for me to show you that is to bring up this. This is not up to date, but this is the Google of Lord of the Rings Online. Lord of the Rings Online is, I don't want to scare anyone away from playing LOTRO, okay? There's tons of ways to get around fast with stable masters and fast travels, and I have guides on it, and it's really not that intimidating. But I do want to point out that LOTRO is one of the biggest video games in the world when it comes to landmass. Like, it's in the top 5. Like, WoW is a big game, but LOTRO is like 3 times or 4 times larger when it comes to area of actually traveling, if you like overlaid the regions. But you can see here the cutouts are basically where they've added stuff over time. I am standing right here. No. That's not right. Where's the wharf? There's the wharf. So I am looking out that direction north right now. This is the river. So yeah, LOTRO is massive, and this doesn't even have doesn't have any of the new regions when it updates. They don't have the Shield Islands. They don't have the entire new 6 regions down here in Harad. Most of the other stuff they have, though, it looks like. I hope they update it. I love this thing. But it's really cool. You can really see, like, here's Khazad-Dum. Well, that's the vampires one. This is Khazad-Dum, the fortress of the Witch King. But yeah, it's really, really cool to see this and how big it is. And again, just for reference, we walked from the Shire to Mordor in a stream. That stream is 8 hours long. We basically walked from starting there, where my hand, I think you can see my mouse, right? And we walked like this through Cardolan, Swanfleet, down through the Gap of Rohan, by Isengard, by this, through Helm's Deep, down through this into Gondor, and then we crossed through Osgiliath, and we went through the Minas Morgul Pass with spiders, crossed, went over here, went around, and went up the mountain. And we walked. Our characters walked. It took us 8 hours to do that. So it's a very big world. It's very big. But yeah, anyway. Moria is also huge. They just shove Moria off to the side here so you can kind of see it. But yeah, there's another Gundabad is also shoved out to the side, the underground locations. This is the spot where Doran woke up, by the way, right there. Very cool spot. I've covered it a few times. This is a beautiful spot. Yeah, so anyway, I think I lost track of what I was originally talking about, but hopefully you guys enjoyed that. Thanks again, Feels, for the super chat. $50 broke Z's brain. Yeah, I think that's what it was. Oh man, Veals, you guys are too nice to me. I appreciate it though. I mean, I'll tell you, like, you know, it's hard sometimes with the YouTube algorithm stuff. You know, you put out a video and you're like, oh, this is gonna do great. You do all this work, and then it just gets nothing. You're like, what? I thought that would do great. And then you like make another random video, and it's like you do almost no work on it, right? You put it out, blows up, gets tons of views. You're like, I can't give up. So anyway, but I really do appreciate the support, because that's the only way I'm going to be able to keep doing this full time. So thanks, guys. I'm level 2 on Peregrine, has 613 currently. Yeah, that's about right. So that's what my guess is. I'm assuming Peregrine and them have about 60 to 70% of the population. So their populations are not small, any stretch of the imagination. But Buck, if you do ever want to come hang out with us and play with us, you may want to quickly start over on Glamtrig if you do want to play with us. You don't have to. I'm not asking, you don't have to. But I'll give you the invitation that you are welcome to join our kinship if you'd like to, our guild. We're open for anyone to join. We just have some basic rules. It's like, you know, no bad language. We ask that people don't don't get like political in the world chat. No politics, things like that. Just basic things. Common sense, regular things. We don't ask you to have you don't need to have all your tunes in the kinship or guild. You don't need to pay anything. There's no other stupid rules. Just be respectful to everyone. Have fun. Things like that. Talk to people. We have a great Discord. If you use Discord, definitely recommend joining our Discord. Even if you're not going to be on Glamdring, all the Voice of the Rings community is welcome on my Discord here on YouTube and Twitch. You're all welcome to be on there. Again, same basic rules, and just be polite, don't be crude, things like that. I know you know that watching, but for anyone else watching this later, yeah, we're pretty chill. I really don't. Let's put it this way: I really don't like to ever word police. I hate that kind of stuff. The only reason I have guidelines and rules on the kinship and the Discord is just to keep things happy and chill and moving along. Because I really would rather people just be able to talk about whatever they want, and everyone's adults and they can all handle it. But it just keeps it a little bit smoother and cleaner. It's just like, let's just stick to Lord of the Rings topics and have fun together. Woohoo! That's usually, I've seen some population lag based on when the population spikes when you see it at 1200 plus. That's really rare to see 1200 plus on. Even on the weekends, recently, I haven't seen that number hit that. Though we did hit it the other day at 12, there was 1208, there's 1280 on, and there was no lag for a few hours. We were totally fine. So I think the devs have been trying to work on it. They're trying to figure out exactly what in the program is causing it, because it's weird that sometimes there's a lot of people on. It's like, oh, that must be why there's lag. And then other times that same amount of people are on and there's no lag. So it's like, what's causing it, right? Now, there are things that happen, right? This is a real thing. They're in Las Vegas. The internet company could be working on something in the city, and it's causing a bad connection for everybody on our servers. That happened a few months ago, where I was pretty sure that was the reason. The reason I guess that was the reason is that the devs were checking the servers and nothing was wrong, and everybody on all the North American servers was having bad lag. When there wasn't really high population, even though there was on some, I think ours, but the other servers were having it too. And I was like, I bet you this is something where they're unplugging stuff in the city, and they're doing temporary bypasses, and it's causing major ping, right? Major delays in the signal. That's my gut feeling sometimes. I'm not trying to say that's the reason for lag all the time, but that one specific reason, I feel like that was the reason. Also, something that's hard to find out sometimes is, you know, is it on your end? Is it your internet? Is it your router? Is it your computer? That definitely matters. Sometimes because this is an older game, the client can be really fussy, and I have a really good system, and yet I've been having these weird little jitters and stuff, and I thought it was lag from the server, but then everyone else in my kin wasn't having lag, so I'm like, okay, it's got to be me then. So I figured out some settings, and I see a huge improvement. So there's a little bit of finagling sometimes with, like, you know, it's not as optimized as a brand new client of, you know, League of Legends or, you know, any of these cute, you know, games that they're constantly updated perfectly with new stuff, right? Exactly, Ultimate, exactly. The peer-to-peer, yeah. And again, I don't want to be like trying to take off the pressure off, you know, if it is the servers and they just need to fix something, right? Like, the bottom line is that could be the case most of the time. There are times though I see people complaining about lag in the world chat, and my whole guild is doing, kinship is doing something, and there's no lag, and I'm thinking that's probably a connection between him and the server, or it's his own system, right? Yeah. Part is locational, and they also talked about last week, the devs brought up about a comment that for some reason instances were taking more load than they should, and it was causing lag in only certain instances and raids, which I think they addressed already, but that happens. I know they did an update with the burglar and like broke the world. Like, again, it's spaghetti code. They're using these old engines to try to run it on with new systems, and it just absolutely blew up LOTRO for like 2 days. Like, no one could even play. It was crazy. You know, and it's like, at the same time, I feel bad for the devs because some people are so mean. And like, at the same time though, it's like, it is frustrating because you want to play. You're like, I want to play, right? But they did a lot of really nice things. They like extended people's the event and like all this different stuff. But you know, things are going to happen, right? So I think the devs are pretty they're pretty cool. They take constructive criticism and stuff pretty well. I think they understand when things are happening, you know. Oh, that's weird. I didn't know that. Interesting. That's weird. And see, the thing is too, our internet is so much faster these days too. Like 10 years ago, people couldn't have played on our North American servers from Europe. But now that we have fiber optic cables going across the ocean, the signal can get, as long as there's no other little bottleneck somewhere else on one of the mainlands, your signal gets over there in like hundredth of a second. It's crazy with fiber optic cables. I know when I got fiber optic cables in my neighborhood, right before I started doing content, which was really exciting. I was so excited. I was like, praise the Lord. I was like, I've got fiber optic cables finally. It made such a difference. My signal for streaming, I could stream anything high level. I could stream my camera in 2K to you guys, no issue. Things like that. All right, well, anyway, I had an absolute blast today, guys. I hope you enjoyed this. Zollin just doing whatever he wants. Stream. We'll do some more of these later on. I got to get going. I got up some plans with some family, and I got to eat my dinner. But, yeah. So anyway, Buck, if you want to come over and make an alt on, you know, I know you don't want multiple alts, but if you want to play on Glamdring with us, you are absolutely welcome. If you want to keep playing on that one, that's totally fine as well. I hope to see you more in streams, and you're welcome to join our Discord still. www.voiceoftherings.com. That's where my social media is. It's all my official site for my content. Thanks to these guys, Reb, Martin, Mood44 on Patreon for that support. Greatly appreciate that. Everybody else there. Means a lot. Thank you for the super chats and the other things on YouTube and Twitch today, guys. That means a lot. And stay happy. I'm at your service and your families as always. And I'll see you all in the next episodes of Voice of the Rings. See you soon. Stay happy. Thank you, Ras, for one more super sticker. She's over here going hee die. Oh, am I gonna have to wait for it to turn the room purple before I go? Is that what you're doing to me? Is that what you're going hee 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 hee? Hee 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 hee. No, I know you're not. I'm just teasing. I like the hee hee though. No, don't worry. In a second it'll work. It takes about, for YouTube, for the super chats, it goes through the system and goes to my little like ping thing by my router, and then oh, there it is. The room is purple. All right. Anyway, thank you guys. Have a great rest of your night, everybody, and I will see you in the next videos and streams. Make sure you're still subscribed on YouTube. YouTube has been unsubscribing people like crazy against their will. And I've had like 10 people tell me that now in the week. Who knows? All right, see you guys. Cheers.